Okay, this is going to be a specific energy reading. So the energy coming in is one of almost sedation, which is kind of interesting. It might be like melancholy, but it feels more like almost like a chemical sedation. It could be numb, but even with numb, there's clarity of mind. So this message is for somebody that is either in a period of intense confusion to the point where they have reached a peak of mental and physical exhaustion. Okay, there is a buildup of energy here. Yeah, this feels very similar to some sort of like chemical sedation because of the energy buildup underneath. I'm not picking up on a specific emotion, and I think that's where, yeah, this feels like chemical sedation. You might have a medication that causes sedation, or you might take a sedative, in which case, ooh, it also might be. That could also be buildup of energy. It also might be some sort of pain medication that you're taking, especially if it's for headaches, causes sedation. Check your dosage on those things. Check your dosage and the reasons that you're using it. It feels like it's possible that the dosage is too high, but it is restricting the flow of energy at this time, and it's starting to build up. Okay. Okay, we have one last move and rebuilding. Okay. All right. With one last move and rebuilding here, um, your situation is being acknowledged by Spirit at this time. You've come a great deal. You've come a long way, like on your journey, right? Um, you're being asked to double check everything. There's something in your life right now that currently needs reevaluated and adjusted. Okay, there is a message on this card that says focus on what you can control. Are you currently at this time feeling like there's something in your life that you cannot control or you have lack of control over that is causing you to reach for other ways to control that particular thing? Or numb, numb it? Are you using escapism at this time? And I only say that because like the buildup of energy, just the buildup of energy and the physical. Yeah, it feels like chemical sedation. Feels like a chemical block. Okay, unlikely source. All right, if you are experiencing physical sensations like this, things like you notice that you are mentally and physically exhausted. I mean, exhausted. If you are currently taking a medication or something that is not as I described, but you notice that within a certain period of time that you suddenly feel very different from the way that you felt before, but you can, or even something that you're eating. Are you eating something that within an hour of eating it, you have this physical and mental, it's almost like a fogginess, but much denser than foggy. It might be coming from an unlikely source. You might be attributing it to the side effects of something that you're ingesting and not realizing that it is like food or a drink or if you started a new like herbal supplement or something. Yeah. Yeah. This is very somatic. This reading, very, very somatic. So check in with your body. You really need to check in with your body. Your journey, whatever it is that you're working on, you're like one step away, but there's something that is blocking it, the energy from coming all the way through, and all you need to do is go back and reevaluate. And I think it has something to do with your physical body at this time. Okay, unlikely source, and then community. Especially, it's funny because when the unlikely source came out, it almost felt to me like like a coffee place. Are you getting something at like a barista or a coffee shop or like a small shop? I don't know. It might be head shop. There's something that you're taking that is impeding your flow. Joyful chapter at the bottom. Fate is on your side. Happiness, fulfillment, joy. Like it is coming in, but you have an energetic. Uh, it's an energetic block, and it is powerful. It is powerful. I think you're attributing it to generalized overwhelmment. Um, okay. Do you remember that this is YouTube Tarot? All right. So read the disclaimer on the homepage. If you need to find a professional for legal, financial, medical, mental health, psychological, psychiatric, I don't know, all those, do that. You're highly intelligent, highly intuitive. Use your amazing powers of discernment. Don't be one of those. Read what I wrote. It's professional and shit. Just read it. You read all the way to the end. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, we have sunglasses, hammer, and talking. Okay, actually, this is just a repetitive. This is exactly what we were talking about before. You need to look back, like take a look back. Like you're so close. Like you're right there. You're right there at the end of your journey. I need you to take a look back and just revisit and do like some checks. Do some quick checks. There's something that needs a revision, like a minor repair or something like that in your environment. That's your last step to your joyful chapter. Anything else? Okay. All right. So I was not like gonna bring this up. Okay. So, but now that we have the golden mirror, we do have love bombing and gaslighting and narcissists on the table. Talking did come out as well. As a side note, if you are communicating with someone that is new in your environment, um, you need to revisit this, whatever this is. There might be something there that you are not seeing. You might be aware of it. Yeah, just there might be somebody in your environment that is not healthy for you at this time. All right, so I want to know this last step, actually. Let's get some tarot. I would like to know what the last step is. Oh my gosh. Seriously? I did not see that coming. I like that. I like that. It's because of how visceral this this connection is. All right. So the one last step, you have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. So your last step here is letting go of these feelings of loss and sorrow, regret, shame, these thoughts that keep you up at night. This has been something that's been going on for a hot minute, I'm guessing. And you might have done a lot of work to get rid of this. Is this that relationship? Is this not a new person in your environment? Is this somebody that is from your past? Oh my gosh. Is this, uh, wow. If you are currently taking a manic depressant medication, if you are taking antipsychotic or mood stabilizer, and this is a new thing because you have experienced a relationship with someone suffering from narcissistic personality disorder or some other toxic, cyclic um, personality disorder, the reason that you are feeling that you need to get with a medical professional or a mental health professional and have that let them know about the side effects of those particular medications. Your unlikely source here could also be this reading of unlikely source and community. Pentacles. You are getting better. Like it is getting better. It seems like it's taking a while to rebuild, you know, but like you're being acknowledged that you're just like one step away from complete new joyful chapter. Is it possible that this person is coming back into your reality as like your last check, you know, your your final stop? It's like a final stop. Are you sedating because of the interactions with this? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Are you going to be able to intuit your way through this? Are you going to be able to see it for what it actually is with the sunglasses? Are you going to be able to revisit this situation and see it from a different perspective? Is it going to trigger all of those old wounds, that Nine of Swords to the Five of Cups? Is it going to trigger that? You're going to get stuck in that again? We have Joyful Chapter followed by Next Level, Wide Open, Spiritual Test. Oh, and then we have Partnership. That's what this is. Four of Swords at the bottom. All right. So if you stuck around this long, you might have felt that it was for you. This message is for someone that is currently dealing with the re-entry. What is that called when they come back? Hoovering, I think. Uh, you have a cycle starting again, or trying to start with a narcissist, specifically one that patterns. So not just narcissistic traits, because we all have those, you know. This is an actual person with the condition, diagnosed or not, doesn't matter, that cycles through periods of love bombing you and then gaslighting you and devaluing you and discarding you, and then slides back in when they are short on supply. This journey that you were rebuilding is life after that. I have a feeling that during this time you did seek outside assistance, right? And quite possibly um, through the advice of a physician, of course. I mean, it could be that you are self-medicating in some other way. Ooh, yeah, you have some serious blocked energy. I mean, it is. Yeah. You're able to talk about it, but it feels like it feels like it's like right here. It feels right here is where it wants to escape. So you must be able to talk about it, but there's something that you're not seeing, that you're not putting together. So you're asking to go back and to just double check everything. There's something that needs revisited. This might be this person needs revisited. This could be a spiritual test at this time, just to make sure that you do understand the severity of partnering with this type of person. It might very possibly reignite those feelings. The hammer also is sabotage. Even talking to a person of this nature would be self-sabotage for sure. It would be sabotaging your joyful chapter. You have next level, like you have, look at that. Look at those cards. The possibilities are endless. They're limitless. It is wide open for you right now. This is the last spiritual test. Are you able to identify what this is, right? On the other side of this, it's almost as if it feels like you're going to have a spiritual test regarding a partnership or a like re-partnership in this case. Um, if you can successfully navigate that for your highest and best good, of course, like on the other side of this will actually be a partnership that is more suited to you for your highest and best good. And I get some information. Let's see if that's what this is about. I want a verification on that. All right, we have victimhood. All right, more specifically, pride and prejudice. One more. People pleasing, toxic attachments, toxic addictions, projection. All right, let's see where this is. It would have been the next card out. Yeah, look, you've already experienced this. You've already experienced this. This snake right here, like look at like you've stood up to it before, right? Like you understand how entertaining this in any way is just bad all the way around, right? Like it is not in your highest and best good. And I know you know this because you must have changed whatever it is that you're doing in your physical environment for me to be able to feel both the congestion of energy not being able to escape and that sedative feeling. That sedative feeling. This is bothering you. This might be overwhelming you. Like let's say it's not chemical. I really think it is, but let's say that it's not chemical. Um, let's say it's not chemical. This is draining you to a point where it is impacting you physically in a way where, like, I felt like nodding off before I started this reading, like sitting here just like actually like I yeah, this is serious. This is serious, but you got this. You got this. Identify. Identify. You've seen this before. You know what this is. You know what this is. You have experienced this. You are familiar with the vocabulary. Like, listen when people tell you who they are. Listen. Believe them. Believe them when they tell you who they are. When they show you through their actions. When you experience it, believe them. All right. That's a tough message. Okay. You are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe at this time. My unconditional love to you as well. You are highly intelligent, highly intuitive. Use your discernment. All right. Take care.